All right, so for my informational interview, my initial intention was to interview Dawn DeFrancesco from CU Mesa. She's the sustainability representative. Um, we couldn't get our schedules to align, and so I interviewed Justin Rohner, CEO of Agriscaping Technologies, instead. I have interviewed him previously, and I've known him, had a working relationship with him for the last several years. And so I met with him in his office, which happens to be in his home, and I dove right in. I got his mission from him, which is to improve the sustainability and self-reliance, and to unlock resource potential and to strengthen families and communities, to improve local food access and sustainability through integrating gardens into landscaping and having them fit into the local food economy. This is pretty much exactly what I intend on doing, and so I have always had an interest in what Justin is doing, and he's always intrigued me as an individual. So he defined agriscaping for me as a landscape that produces more than it consumes. Totally agree. Professional training, he said that his training has been pretty much experiential. He's never lived a day as a bioengineer, which is what he went to school for. He got started. His really leap into this kind of a field started on 9/11, when he woke up and they were planning on signing their life away to a house for the first time, and he was putting on his shoes and two planes hit the Twin Towers. And he said the day that they signed his life away was the day that planes don't fly and trucks stop, and realized that something has to change, in his life. He has to be able to provide for his family during the most extreme circumstances, and also, ironically, he had to be able to, he recognized that usually it was calamity that teaches us what sustainability truly is. I asked him how he goes about what he does, and he said that his focus has been on building capacity through using existing policies and structures rather than spending so much energy and resources fighting the status quo. And because he's implementing sustainability, he can influence other institutions because he's coming from a context with some backing, not from a scholastic academic standpoint. And my favorite quote through our conversation was, "Someone who truly loves something spends time with it. When you truly love something like sustainability, you're going to live with it. You take it out on dates, you take it to the movies. Everywhere you go, you do stuff with it. And when you do that, as is the nature of all relationships, that which you love shares with you its secrets." Sustainability is not enough because it is by its nature consumptive. And this is an idea that he and I both agree on. Something I've been thinking about a lot. Sustainability is not just, we shouldn't be thinking of sustainability as something that is just going to take us to the next generation or 10 generations or whatever. It's a thriving perspective. What we need is regenerative thinking. What we need is essentially agriscaping. And so I really enjoyed this opportunity to do the interview, and I look forward to using this tool in the near future.